All right. So, what in your mind constitutes a compromising alliance and/or relationship? You got it. All right. So it feels like in my mind there are three major factors in this. Firstly, there's the greatness of the need in view. Great causes, unlikely alliances, and yada yada yada. But generally, in the service of a good cause, there are things that you would perhaps normally find annoying and/or insufferable that you can suffer through for the sake of this great cause. You can learn to cooperate with these people. Apart from that, there's perhaps an issue of psychological compatibility. Now, of the factors, I would say this is probably the least important, given that, given time and proximity, you can figure this out. You can learn to cooperate with someone. Um, there are people who I know who, like initially, I probably would not have been friends with them if I met under just normal circumstances, but given that we were forced in proximity for whatever reason, you kind of learn to, just figure it out. Um, Learn how not to tick each other off. The last factor is perhaps more important in my mind. It has to do with like moral compatibility. Um, I feel like this might be something that's easier for moral absolutists to figure out than perhaps for moral relativists, given that at least ostensibly moral relativists don't really have moral imperatives. Now, for the record, I said this before and I'll say it again. I don't think anyone's like a real moral absolutist or a complete moral relativist. We're probably all somewhere kind of on a spectrum. But I think moral relativists would find it easier to get into an alliance because, again, ostensibly they don't have moral imperatives that they're worried about compromising, but they're going to find it a lot hard to get out of the situation if it does get to a point that they're not comfortable with, because there's no clear cut stopping lines for them. There's no thou shalt not do this. Oh, this person's doing this. I have to get out of this relationship / alliance. And I feel like that might be easier for moral absolutists because they do have this clear cut. Okay, this is the Saturday end. All right, I'm out now. Now, it feels like this is simultaneously kind of an easy question to answer. The idea of what constitutes a compromising alliance. It's an easy question and also a really hard question. In that a compromising alliance is an alliance that is compromising. It's something that compromises something that's important to you, either the cause you're working towards or something about yourself that you value. Right? If you have to compromise your morals or perhaps your efficaciousness or something like that, then you have to reassess that. And the hard part of the question is whether or not you stay and work on that relationship and try to fix it, or just move on and cut your losses. I can't really help you with that one. It's more of a judgment call. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and leave a comment if you like.